Good evening, Chair Escobar, members of the board. I will try to keep my comments brief because I reckon that it has been a long day. So you heard from representatives from DTEC this morning. I also want to show support for the information shared by our environmental partners on the panel that followed DTEC's panel. Um, the board cannot continue to wait for an implementable program from the voluntary agreements VA parties because you will not get it, and the board should not be entertaining and providing the extensive support that it has been to the VA parties. This board should be focused on adopting protective water quality standards, not adopting standards to accommodate new water projects. Yes, there is constantly new information and new science being and the board will have to adapt, hence its triennial reviews. A new Bay Delta plan may not be perfect, but it can and must protect beneficial uses for communities and the ecosystem. The best available science now supports a regulatory framework with adequate unimpaired in-stream flows being the best pathway forward. The voluntary agreements have shown that it is far from being a fully functional solution. Continuing to focus on the VAs is a misuse of valuable time and resources both for the board and for our ecosystem. There are currently 7 endangered delta fish species, and there have been 0 delta smelt detected, a key indicator species that demonstrates the health of the delta. I too hope that we have a functioning delta to adapt to, however, that is looking much more dire. I once again ask you to reject the voluntary agreements and to adopt a regulatory pathway with an adaptive unimpaired flow standard that protects tribal beneficial uses, prevents harmful algal blooms, and supports delta fisheries. Thank you for the opportunity to comment today.